Good afternoon, good day. My name is Rich Zeck, and I am the mayor of the village of Simpson. And I have had the honor and privilege of holding that elected position for the last 2 years. It has taken me to places that I never would have imagined, and there's a lot of work that has been done, but even more to be done. So I wanted to take a few moments today to tell you a little bit about who I am, what we've done, and what we're still have yet to be done. The first 2 years have been great. We are up for re-election this year, and I'm asking that every citizen who has been given the right and the privilege to vote goes and votes this November 5th for council members in our community and for the mayor's position as well. It serves as an edict of confidence in what we have done and will continue to do. So when I ran on the premise that we were going to make some changes, that it was time for change. Simpson is a great community. It's my home, it's my community, and I want to make it a better place. And I think we've made it a much better place. I'm not one for much of words and promises unless they can actually be fulfilled. As my wife always tells me, it's not always what you say, it's your actions that prove what you say. One of the things that I ran on is that we were going to make Simpson better. And here's some ways that we've made it better. I've really tried to focus on bringing pride back into our community to let people know who are working hard, who have paid taxes their entire life, that their dollars are being spent wisely and with good stewardship. Being an elected official is certainly an honor and a privilege. And every single elected official has that responsibility to make sure that the people who have entrusted their hard-earned tax dollars are being spent wisely. I've really tried to focus on how we can bring more pride and value to our residents, and one of those is to make Simpson attractive for new people. We've really worked hard on trying to beautify our community, to revitalize our community, and make it attractive so people want to come into our community. We have a number of abandoned homes that has been the primary focus over the last 2 years. And though there's been many steps forward, we have taken many steps backwards. It's a very complicated process. And we've able to recently have 2 of the homes that we have slated for demolition have actually come down. We have 3 more that are in the works that hopefully within the next couple of months, they will be done. We have talked to actually several builders who are interested in building homes in our community to make small housing affordable for young couples to move into our community. Simpson's a great place. As Greenville and surrounding areas continue to explode, what a great place to get into the country setting, the rural setting, right in the middle of Simpson and feel a part of a neighborhood and community. And that's what we're doing. We're cleaning up the community to get rid of some of these homes that have been abandoned for a long time. They're safety hazards, they're health hazards, and just downright don't make our community look very nice. So we're cleaning up to make it inviting for new people to come in. One of the jewels of our town has been the revitalization of our playground. We had our first community day ever last year, and I can tell you that at least 4 people came up to me and said, I didn't even realize we had a playground in our community. We removed some playground equipment that was older than dirt and unsafe. We've had some new playground equipment constructed. We built a walking trail. What bothered me was seeing many of our elderly residents, and all residents in general, walking on the streets. Now we have a walking trail at our park where you can walk amongst the trees and hear the birds. And if there's water running, you'll hear the water trickling in the creek. It's a nice place for people to come and congregate. We have installed some new benches so people can sit and watch a ball game or just sit, relax, read a book, or take a break after they've been walking. We've installed some speed bumps along Telfair. And for small communities like ours, that's pretty important. We put those speed bumps down to make sure that the children or anyone who was in our playground was going to be safe and not have to worry about trying to cross the street with cars speeding by. The speed bumps, many people absolutely love them because they've seen a difference in the speed and the traffic on that particular street. We've repaved the basketball court. Basketball is a fundamental, foundational sport, and we want people to come and play and have a good time and have a decent court. So we've done that. We've removed some damaged and hazardous bleachers. By next spring, we'll have new bleachers installed that will be safe and secure for visitors and hometown people alike who will be able to sit on them and feel comfortable. We have a new concession stand that's going to be built so that we can rent it out to people. We can use it for all kinds of community activities that center in our park. Our Community Day festival is this September, and that's where we bring all the Simpson residents together and let them know one another. Back in the day when we had neighborhoods, everyone knew everybody in the neighborhoods and got together and either had garage sales or bake sales or just community events. And we'll have another one this September, as we will for years ahead. So many things have happened and many things have changed in our community. The Meals on Wheels program is expanding. We now have the bookmobile for many residents who don't drive or who are homebound can now come up to the Village Hall and visit the bookmobile and check out a book that they can read and enjoy, and then a couple weeks later come on back and bring it back and get another book. So many things are happening. Ditches are being cleared. After many years of neglect, lack of funding, we are now cleaning ditches. And again, ditches are a very important part of any kind of community, but more so for a small one like ours. Ditches have become overgrown. And why they're so important is ditches are where the water goes. And where the water goes and runs off is important because if it has nowhere to go, where it goes is underneath our streets, which causes cracking and the poor conditions of our roads. So instead of patching the roads every year, we're temporarily fixing things. We're getting to the root cause of why things break down. What do we need to do to be proactive and prevent future expenses? So we're going to clean out those ditches, get them running properly, then we'll fix the roads. So we've done a lot. We're halfway through clearing the ditches in our community. We still have a long way to go. It takes a lot of time, and when you have many, many, many years of neglect, it takes time to fix that. So we're addressing them as we can and listening. That's part of what's important about any elected official. Sometimes there's some pride, sometimes there's some ego, but it really boils down to, as an elected official, we're there to serve. It's not about us, it's not about me, it's about you. What can we do to better serve you? And I feel Simpson is on that path to being an example of what servant leadership should be and will be looking like in our community. Also want to just remind people that the importance of how we need to work together as a community. We continue to come together, help one another, reporting things, seeing things, and sharing them with the people at Village Hall. I want to encourage you to contact Village Hall and let them be aware of problems or concerns that you have, and we'll address them. We document them. Come to a council meeting. See what your elected officials, your council members, your mayor are actually doing. Be a part of it. It's your community. So we look forward to seeing you at our next village council meeting, at our community day, or just out in the community. Let us know how we can better serve you and make it a more enjoyable place for everyone to live in. So this November 5th, please do your civic duty and go out and vote. It is important, and it does matter whether someone is running unopposed or opposed. Go out and vote. Exercise that right. Let the community know who's actually helping you, who's making a difference. There are choices. And if you don't exercise those choices, it's hard to be a complainer. So November 5th, I hope to see everyone. Come on out to the polling place. I'll greet you. I'll say hi. In the meantime, if you want to talk to me, please call me. I have a Facebook page that's called Zeck for Mayor. The Village of Simpson has a Facebook page, the Village of Simpson NC, that gives all the latest information on issues and programs and updates to our community. I want to thank you for the absolute privilege and honor to support your community, my community, as mayor of the Simpson. And if there's anything we can do, please reach out to us. I thank you for taking the time to listen, and have a blessed day, and thank you again being able to be your elected mayor.